Hello. So today guys I'm going to give you a demo of the new FormGet builder. The new FormGet builder has been created by the team at FormGet, and we have introduced so many features inside this builder that you will be absolutely amazed by all the things that you can do with the new FormGet builder now. So in this case what I'm going to do is I'm first going to create a short title for this form. So this can be anything. It can be contact us, it can be registration form, it can be booking form, it can be a school submission form, or it can be just about anything. Okay. So as soon as you put this out, let me just maximize my screen here. So this is the basic form layout that you get for the first time. So it says click here over here. What I do need in my form is a name field. I also need an email field. I need a message field. Probably I need a radio button. And then maybe a payment field over here. Okay. So this is the typical form that I can create with FormGet. Now I'm going to do few more things over here. First of all, I'm going to show you some things that you can do now. You can just press any field over here and you can see on the left panel a pop-up will open, and you can actually change the text of this form to anything that you like. Again, you can set the alignment. You can set it as left, center, right, and justify. You can set the top margin and the bottom margin. You have the entire font family appearing over here. So you can pretty much select any font that you need over here. So for example, let's say I like this font, or to be true, I don't like this font at all. Let me just see if we have Yellowtail over here. So this is the registration form font over here. We can change the font color from here. So this is the font color. You can choose from normal, italic. You can decorate the form with underline, or you can choose none. You can increase and decrease the line height, and then you can do lots of other things. For now, I'm reducing the bottom margin from here. Again, I'm pressing the next field over here, and I'm going to write some text. To register, fill the form below and complete the payment. Make sure that your payment is completed by 10th of February. So we just wrote a small text over here. Again, we have a style tab. I'll just increase the top margin by 10 pixels. And if you have some font that you want to use, you can just use that font. You can increase and decrease the font size. For now on, I'm just going to keep the font size as it is. So you can see the basic text heading, and the text has been written. If you don't need this header, you can just turn this header off. If you do need this header, you can just enable this header. After enabling it, you actually have lots and lots of categories over here for which you can choose the header image. For example, you can choose between this image, or you can choose between this image. Okay, if you have your own image, you can also upload your own image from here. Okay, maybe I'll just increase the registration form font size a little bit, and I just increase the height, and I'll just increase the bottom margin as well. So this is my typical registration form, which is looking something like this. What I don't like about this form is the background. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click on this background. As soon as I click on the background screen pops up. It says background, and which we can edit from here. Now again, we have multiple background that we can choose from. We can choose a plain gray background, or we can choose something a little more colory in itself, or maybe maybe a texture like that, or maybe a green color like that, or maybe some other color, whatever suits your design needs. So let me just choose some out of the image. Let me just choose some some color. What I will do is I'll just choose the very soft color over here. That's it. For now on, what I will do is I will also increase the width of my form a little bit. So to increase the width, what I will do is I will just press on this white area over here, and I can increase the width of my form from here. Again, I can set up my background color. I can choose a border. If I want to add a border to my form, I can just choose it from here. If I want to make my form a little bit roundish, I can increase the border radius, and you can see this border radius changing over here. If you want to set some border color, different border color, you can choose. You can go here and you can play around with the border, and you can pretty much choose any border color that you like. What I don't like about this form as of now is this background. I still don't like this background, so I'll just make it a little more softer. I think that is much more elegant now. Now moving downwards, we have this first name field and the last name field. If you have some instruction, you can just enter your first name, and this instruction will appear when a person hovers over here. For now on, I'm just removing this entire segment. If you want to make this field as required, you can choose this field. Again, you can increase and decrease the margin between the field, and if you want to reduce the width, for example, if you want this to be on 33%, if you want this to be the width of 33%, you can choose that width. And if you want this email field to be appearing on the same line as of first name and last name, you can set the width of this field as 33% as well. And you can see that automatically the first name, last name, and the email field just goes in a single line. Again, if you want to change the background color of the form, you can easily change the background color. For now on, I'm just keeping it as white. If you want to change the font size, you can again change the font size. If you want this to be a little darker, you can increase the darkness of the font. You can increase the field size by increasing this line height of the fields, and again you can increase the spacing between the fonts by choosing the letter spacing. So you can see your forms look something like this. In the place of multi-line text, I'm just going to write your message. So someone can write a message over here, and that's it. You can set up a maximum length for this field. You can set that 50, so there would be 50 words. No one can write more than 50 words. And if you want to change any kind of shadows over here, for example, the horizontal shadow or the vertical shadow or things like that, you can do that. If you want to set up borders and things like that, you can set it from here, and all those things are over here. Next, you have a select a choice. Have you enrolled with us previously? You can just write, yes, I'm enrolled. No, this is my first time. Okay, and I'm just removing this option. Again, if you want to increase any margins between the fields, you can do from here. uh, if you want to increase the line height and increase the size of this selectors, you can change the line height. So this is how the basic forms look. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change few more things in this form. I'm going to sell something using this form. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to configure my payment for the first time. So it says add your product. So you can see this add your product here. So rather than saying add your product, choose the product you wish to purchase. So using PayPal or Stripe or both, what kind of options you want to give? So I want to give PayPal. So I'll just write my PayPal email address over here. Select currency. You can choose between multiple currency to see which currency you want to sell this item with. This is a billing cycle, whether you want to sell one time or whether you want to sell recurring. This is a basic setup fee. You can say it can be anything which is always applicable. So shipping charge, you can write the shipping charge as $10 because the currency is set up as dollars. And then you can choose whether you want to show images or not, and whether the person can buy more than one item at a time. So for now on, what I'm doing is we are saying that this person can only buy one item at a time. So we can just write t-shirts, maybe a small size. This is t-shirt, the medium size, and this is again a t-shirt which is large size, and the price of t-shirt is $2.99, and let's say $4.99. That's it. We are just pretty much set up. You can see the t-shirt small size is written, the medium size is written, and the large size is written. We don't have images as of now. So what I'm going to do is t-shirt PNG. I'm just trying to find a t-shirt PNG, nice little t-shirt over here. So let me choose this gray one. I do like this image. Let me just save this image. And it goes at gray t-shirt PNG. That's it. So I'm going again to the configure payment section, and I'm again going to upload the image of this gray t-shirt. I'm uploading this very same image multiple times. So I've uploaded the image of the t-shirt. I think it looks cool. What I now want to do is probably reduce this line height a bit. I do feel it is quite large, and that's it. Rather than saying send message, register me and give me the t-shirt. Okay. It's interesting. Let me just change the color of this form. I can again change the typography of the button just in case if you want to do that. I don't like this font. Let me just choose a very plain simple Nonito font. That's it. And I've just changed the color. And you can also change the hover color. So I think this is good. This is cool. So my form is created. What I need is I want to change the background color of this font a bit. Maybe I'm not expert. To be very frank, I'm not expert in design. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this global settings. And I know lots and lots of people like you and like me don't know the designs. So what we have done is we have included lots and lots of really nice pre-made form templates. So what you need to do is you just need to click on use this theme button, and you will see this form has been transformed into a very nice looking theme template. So we actually have lots and lots of themes over here. We can use this one, or we can use this one, or yeah, maybe just use this one. And just in case if you don't like the design, you can just remove the theme. So that's it. It is pretty simple. I do like the design, but I don't like the width. So I'm choosing a design and then I'm increasing the width. So you can see the design has been entirely transformed into my chosen design. And I do like this form. So I'm going to save this form. So it is saying whether I do have my account already. Yeah, I do have an account. I am just going to log in into my account. And what is going to happen is this entire form will be copied into my existing account. If you're going to create a new account, again, this form will be copied inside your existing account. So as you can see, it takes a little bit of time to have this form all created. And you can see the entire form has been loaded. And what now I can do is I can just simply preview the form. So I'm just pressing the preview button. And you can see my entire form has been created. You can see the shipping charges over here as $10. If I choose any t-shirt over here, the pricing increases. The entire layout has been done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save and click on next button. So this gives me a unique link of my form, which I can just copy and share among my audience who can actually view this form. And they can actually view this form, they can fill this up, and they can actually go to purchase this form. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this form myself. So I'm just entering my name, my email address. I want to enroll to the program. So this is just my custom message. Have you enrolled with us previously? Yes, I am enrolled. No, this is my first time. I'm going to choose my desired t-shirt size, and then I'm saying register me and give me the t-shirt. So since we have already set up PayPal, it directly redirects us to PayPal, where I can just fill in my details and complete the payment right away. Once the payment is completed, I'm taken again back to the payment page, or to the thank you page, which I have created in my form settings. So I can create thank you page and redirects. So as of now, this is how you can create a form using FormGet, and this is how you can actually collect any number of leads, payments, or anything like that using form. Although I have not collected the payment, but I can still see the lead inside my inbox. You can see all the details, like who has filled this form, the email address, the message, the thing that he has selected, the t-shirt large size that he selected, but you can still see that the total price is unpaid, which means this user has not yet completed the payment. You can see that this person has been using Mac. This is the browser that he is using. This is the point of contact on which this person was at the time of filling the form. The reason this point of contact has been given is because if you are going to embed this form on your website, or if you're going to embed a sliding form on your website, you can practically see from which page the submission has happened. So that makes it a lot easier for you to track any kind of uh, payments, or what is the point of source of that person who is filling out the form. Again, I have created lots and lots of form in my account, so I'm going to show you few forms that I have created. So this is the form that we have created just now. This is again a contact us form which I have created a few days back. This is a multi-page form. Let me just show you an example of multi-page form. So multi-page forms are forms which are filled in, which can be filled in multiple, which are spread across multiple pages and which can be filled in multiple pages. This is again another form, book your next trip with us. This is again another form which has been created by FormGet. So FormGet actually gives you lots and lots of things to do. You can create any kind of forms, and you can pretty much create really amazing forms with FormGet. You can collect payments, leads, data. You can pretty much collect any kind of data at your end. Once the form is submitted, you also get an entry on your email, which you can see and check to view all the form submissions through your account itself. There are lots and lots of options. There's a dashboard, there is an inbox, analytics, reports, payments. You can embed this form. You have form settings, email settings, payment settings. You can add your team. You have data storage through Dropbox and things like that. You have Google Analytics. You can integrate Google Analytics. You can integrate lots and lots of email marketing services, and the data is directly transferred to these email marketing services. And then you have integration with companies like Salesforce and all those kind of things. Okay, so this was really a brief demo of the entire FormGet working. I do hope that you will love to use FormGet, and let me know. Send us an email at inquiry@formget.com just in case if you have any questions related to purchase, pre-sales, after sales support, or any kind of questions. Just send us an email at inquiry@formget.com. So thank you for watching this brief tutorial.